looking fired up. Look at that energy from both of them. Super excited for this. This is a repeat match from last year's Open Class Final.
Yeah, this is also the biggest match of the day. This is the one that everybody's been waiting for. This is the culmination. This is the climax of the event. The final black belt match of the weekend. I think everybody knows as well that the baddest man in this tournament is the one who walks away with the absolute title.
Right. Yeah, definitely a little stand-up action here. Interesting, we've seen a interesting combination of wrestling, judo, and guard pulling from all three of these guys, I think, throughout the tournament. So, could be ready for anything. And a little guard pull here from Gustavo. Right into, like, looking like for a back step, but with that pant grip that Gustavo has, there's not really any way to accomplish that back step. And right into this stretched out X guard position.
Okay, so this is interesting because we've talked earlier about Fellipe Andrews' open game, about how he thrives in the space. He loves the chaos, he loves the transitions, he loves attacking. But look at this, Gustavo Batista, a very interesting reversal going through into a leg entanglement. He used that a number of times this weekend to actually score some sweeps and reversals, showing that he's been working on that sort of that leg fighting game. But a very dynamic guard pass attempt there from Fellipe Andrews. That's exactly what I'm saying. You give him space to go, he's so dangerous. And now he's putting Batista in a bad spot.
Yeah, let's see if he can close his space. I mean, Gustavo obviously has good guard retention as well, but all this heavy pressure, big shoulder pressure, switches to a knee slide, has the underhook, has the lapel, has the grip on the pants.
Oh, and he secures it.
Pass. Wow.
3 points on the board for Fellipe Andrews.
This is a very dominant start to this absolute final match.
You can tell that Fellipe Andrews is fired up. He doesn't want to get tied up. He doesn't want to get slowed down. He wants the kind of match that he loves, and that is just letting that jiu-jitsu flow. That is going after the finish. He's done it so much today in every match that he had in both the absolute and the weight class. And he's doing it right here, less than 2 minutes into the match against Gustavo Batista. Did you expect this so early, Kendall?
No, I did not. Well, to be fair, I expected a lot of action. I didn't expect such a decisive point score on the board with a 3-point guard press. And now it probably is going to be looking at close to a guard recovery there as he was going for that knee on belly. Gets an advantage for his efforts, but not quite the 2 points. But has to be careful. I mean, we get too overexcited in these positions. Gustavo is going to take any space he can get. And this may be another advantage here, most likely.
Man, this is the first bad position, really, that we've seen Gustavo Batista in. Definitely today. But I mean, there was a brief moment yesterday when Guillermo Augusto was trying to choke him, didn't actually secure a control position, but was definitely working on the neck. But this is the first time this weekend that we've actually seen him in a bad spot, being controlled, being pinned, and not in a position where he's doing that to his opponent.
No, absolutely. I mean, he's been in Fellipe Andrews' position almost all weekend, right? Submitting most of his opponents. So this is, wow, big. That was very smart by Fellipe Andrews. Almost going to the mount. Gustavo working hard to recover the guard here and back in on a leg, just like we've been talking about. He's been using this transition all weekend. It's a bit of a knee bar attempt, but it's more so to off-balance his opponent and get into some of these other entanglements and sweep positions he likes to be in here.
Yeah, I like the way that he's got control of the ankle on one side. He's got the pant grip on the other. Fellipe Andrews, though, I think his game is clear. He's trying to run away. He's trying to get out of this.
Coming up to the back, though, is Gustavo, but with Fellipe able to escape his hips just a little bit.
Oh, look for this straight ankle lock. Look for this straight ankle lock. Oh, Fellipe Andrews was definitely trying to get the grip around the ankle, but
he is not out of danger here, though.
No, he is not.
I mean,
Batista is actually getting closer and closer to securing the back of Fellipe Andrews, but
with Felipe's long legs, he's able to use that extension to kind of separate himself from Gustavo and just get a little bit more into the safety zone. But Gustavo just come up to 2 points.
Okay, so Gustavo Batista, after a rocky start, actually has the an opportunity to answer back now, because this is a position that, can he get his leg out of this 50-50 on top? Oh, but a nice sweep there from Fellipe Andrews, right on cue. I was about to say that if Batista could get his leg out, then he could start putting on some pressure, but truth is that Fellipe Andrews, man, he's in the driver's seat right now.
He really is, and I think from start to finish, that's what he's looking to do, right? He's looking to get to and stay in the driver's seat of this fight. A lot of extension, though, coming from Gustavo here with the left foot on the hip. And we're seeing Fellipe control that hand grip so that Gustavo doesn't have a base of his right knee or right shin to come up on to finish the 2-point sweep. But now he is able to come up and answer with 2 points of his own. So a couple teeter-totters here.
We are over halfway through this match now. We're about 4 minutes 35, and the score is 9 points to 4. Really remarkable that it's such a high-scoring match, and we're just over halfway through.
It's interesting that he's 50-50, but he has the lasso on the outside arm, and takes away the entire base of Gustavo's left side by having the lasso on the left and also being entangled on that leg. So he's able to sweep him over and come up to the top position once again. But interesting to see if he's going to opt to stay in this 50-50 now that they've gone a couple times back and forth, or if he's going to look to improve or, you know, extract his leg from the equation. Maybe even start attacking the feet. We know he loves his ankle locks. Looking a little bit relaxed here, Fellipe Andrew, not really rushing to open the 50-50 and just kind of settling in, although now he is switching the hip position.
Slowing down a little here at this stage of the match.
Fellipe holding a
lapel coming
big
out.
5-point lead still, you know, with less than 4 minutes to go.
That is a big lead.
Very dominant, yeah, very dominant.
I mean, you have to think even if Batista was able to come out and get the back, that was
two big scores, you know, or a submission, right?
It's actually 11 points to 4 now in favor of
adjusted.
Fellipe Andrew. Can you believe? So a 7-point lead, man.
I mean, we've definitely seen people come back from worse. A sweep, guard pass, mount,
Oh,
boom, you know.
oh, this position
happens.
right here, the use of the 50-50 from
Fellipe might
Batista,
be in
he's
here on a
so
knee
good
bar,
at sweeping from there.
trying to rotate his hips through, trying to attack that leg, but Batista doing a good job of putting all his weight down on that foot so that Fellipe cannot extend his hips.
Yeah, Batista is so good at sweeping from that position. He used it multiple times against even world champion Fellipe Pena a couple of years ago at IBJJF Worlds, I remember very well. And now he's on top. As I was saying, if he can avoid getting swept back, all of a sudden that 5-point lead doesn't seem so crazy, because that's one guard pass and a knee ride, and all of a sudden it's tied. There are the advantages in play though, so it's very possible for Batista to win this match should he be able to get out of this position and start doing what he does best, going forward and pressuring his opponent.
But we are on a 7-point lead now, right? So it will take a
5.
couple. It's 4 to 11.
It's 11 to 6 right now on the official clock.
I see. We have different clocks going on over here, but a very, very, very possible win for Gustavo. But it does look like he's coming back to this bottom position now. And I agree. I think he is better off on top.
2 more points for Fellipe Andrew.
Might trade again here.
Straight back, 2 more for Batista.
Yeah, I think Batista's best bet is to swim under these legs, open up that 50-50, start getting into his strong passing positions. He, you know, has less than 2 minutes, but those are his strongest positions of the tournament.
Yeah, there's very little time left. There's 1 minute 30 left on this clock, and it's 13 points to 8. High-scoring match. I think it was really smart of Fellipe Andrew to go after Batista hard in the early part of this match, because it's no surprise that it would end up into this kind of very even back-and-forth match, sweep for sweep. And I think that the fact that he came out so hard and so fast and put those points on the board via that guard pass, I mean, that wasn't just smart, that was crucial towards getting the victory.
Gustavo's still chasing here. Definitely interested in the action. He's going to continue fighting all the way to the end. He's going to try to push this 50-50 open, but the big hip extension of Fellipe Andrew. Possible leg drag here, but because the foot is on top of Fellipe Andrew's shoulder, not going to happen. He passes it over to the other side.
Tries to jump into the crab ride.
Looking for the back is Gustavo. Climbing up to the collar grip. He does have the collar grip up here, and he is coming up.
But Fellipe Andrew reverses it, and with less than 20 seconds on the clock, Andrew comes into this side control position once again.
Looks like they are going to reset in the same position with very little time on the clock. Looks like
Looks
Fellipe
like it's going to
Andrew.
be 3 points for 3 more points for Fellipe Andrew as well. I can't believe the score is so high in this.
It's very rare we see that, right, in these black belt finals, these high-scoring fights.
Oh, very, very rare, especially the black belt absolute final of the Pan Championships.
Right, and only 14 seconds left. We're going to start in this. Well, let's see. They might change their mind based on what they're doing now.
16 points to 8 on the official
Wow.
clock. That is remarkable.
Looks like Fellipe Andrew is trying to confirm exactly where they're starting.
They're going to start in that side control position that he was in when our referee Rico Bastos called time.
Looks like Fellipe is going to ride out a very, very strong win here in the last 15 seconds. He gets the 3 points for the pass as well.
That's another 2. My word, the video referees have awarded more points. It is now 18 points to 8. And time will run down with Fellipe Andrew in control, rolling through. But victory is secured for the Alliance representative. Wow, what a dramatic ending for this now. A 2-time Pan absolute champion. Wow, victorious in 2020. Back again to do the repeat victory in 2021. And double gold as well, having won the super heavyweight final in addition now to this this absolute final.
What a dominant performance. I honestly, I expected a closer match. I didn't know it would be quite so dominant from the side of Fellipe Andrew.
18 points to 8. Who could imagine? Who would have predicted?
And I mean, you know, Gustavo had a lot of great action as well. It was just a very high-scoring, highly active match. Beautiful.
Going to go over to the podium for the. Here's just a quick look at some of the best moments. But we're going to go over to the podium for the medal ceremony in just a minute. Really, so much action to try and recap from that one match. It was such a high-scoring match, 18 points to 8. Incredible turn of events and just sequence after sequence. So many points on the board. Not something that we're very accustomed to seeing at the Pan Championships in any IBJJF black belt final, to be honest with you. Really was quite remarkable. Yeah, and a very, very happy 2-time Pan absolute champion, Fellipe Andrew, to take gold there. And just taking a little look at the podium here, the bronze medals, Austin Baker and Guillermo Augusto. Silver medal goes to Gustavo Batista of Atos. And the champion, of course, Fellipe Andrew of Alliance team.
We have a repeat result of last year's open class final. And a very happy Fellipe Andrew on the top of the podium.